It's heavy day. Way big is warming up with 759,000 million pounds. 37 degrees, I think, is what that's saying. I just cut it back on. It's probably tripping. Now it's saying 36. Well, it's reading 36. Moby, 36. Moby, 36. Not Moby. Still 36. Stay tuned.
Right here, officer.
You said shiny one, that's why.
He was talking to shiny whites,
Oh.
not the shiny client.
See? Every time you wear that camouflage, it ain't you. It ain't you. You are a dang weapon of mass destruction. When you come and can't, and when everybody can see you, now that you're hidden, your mind ain't acting right.
Talk about me in the hoodie. It's on the workout.
Or at least just act like you got some sense when you got that one on, and maybe Uncle Boo will shut up. It ain't like you really pay attention to what I'm saying half the time anyway. Okay, let's see if this junk is still loading. Publishing to YouTube. Now, it does take a while to do that. But I went to bed last night with publishing to YouTube
Yeah, didn't do it, didn't.
and didn't publish it.
It's weird.
All right, still doing 5, fellas. Still doing 5. Well, make sure you set back good in that, because that's gonna blow your PR up through there when you start using that sexiness to help you pull it. That's the best one so far that you bent your knees on, because your knees are hitting your arms and you're not getting the full bend that you want. Remember now, guys, you guys, sacrifice that little bit of uncomfort just to get that weight up there. Breathe once you get it up there, or breathe tomorrow, something like that. You can breathe today. So we get to keep doing this early in the day kind of thing for at least another month. Because, I mean, y'all really just don't know what it does to my day when y'all show up. Because, I mean, I'm about, after the bike riding, I'm usually about ready to kill myself, you know. Okay? Sit on down and get yourself back together. Sit down and stop on this. Get yourself back reset. Feet back on point. Back tight. Booty tight if you want it. Lean back and pull it up. Good. Take you a good rest. Remember, guys, I rest. I don't want to take too long because it's cold. Drop your reps down to 3.
I don't know why my foot moves when I get it so far. Like this time it was backwards, last time it was forwards.
You'll get it. Like this, Cody. We was talking about me and you both start flaring out instead of bending.
Just want 3.
Yeah. Somebody told me to start doing this jump sideways.
It'll make it fit better on the screen when you watch it.
Yeah, but it ain't showing your whole body. Now it's on the ground. Okay, I'm gonna do it the way I want to do it because it's my phone and my YouTube channel. Now that made everything dark. like you're doing a lot of forward leaning on those. Are you coming forward or is it just me?
I don't feel like going forward.
What do you see? Does it look like it from there?
Yeah, barely.
Seems like every time you're coming up though, it seems like you're coming up at an angle. Y'all try to distribute that weight over your heels. When you start coming up, you need to be able to wiggle your toes. Remember that?
Yeah.
You need to be able to remember that. I got something I'm supposed to send you. That's why I've been staring at you, because I knew there's something supposed to send you.
Me?
Yeah. It's another Deadpool joint.
I love the Deadpool stuff.
See if I can get around this thing that ain't sending.
Deadpool's too great, man. Hugh Jackman.
Winnie the Deadpool.
Winnie the Deadpool. Oh my God.
Okay, we got 245 on there now. Let's put a 15 on each side. All right. Take you a good break. Go ahead and get my iPad. And use that for an excuse to warm up. Like I said, I can freeze. Not really. I'm gonna grab my iPad and come back and see what we need to be at least trying to get to. So,
I think what messes me up is knowing how much weight is on there. No, it's on there. And then I try not to. That's why I don't want to know what's on there.
It gets me sometimes.
You know how much is on there?
When I first done the 420 on my track ball, he was doing it. Told me how much was there. I just broke it up around as far as I could.
Really?
2 weeks later, come back and
Tried it.
do it 2 or 3 reps. I think 2.
That's what I mean. I think that's what gets me is knowing how much is on there, and it gets in my head. Oh, the man rolls look good.
sit down out here in the sun. It's gonna be
Heck, they were talking about us getting some big snowstorm. Didn't even touch us. I was like, man.
Little flurries off of it. That's about
Yeah.
it. I just wish it warmed back up.
Alright. Know what we need, know what y'all need. And the needing has been met by the needs of the few, the needs and the wants. Y'all understand that, right?
Yeah.
Let me explain that junk again. If only knew how hardcore that was for this moment. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you how much is on there now because of what you just said. What I am gonna say is I expect y'all to get close to the max I've had down for y'all. Anyway, that's why I'm not big on PRs, other than because my competition don't usually call for it. You get a set weight, you pick it up and you run a mile with it, or whatever you gotta do with it. But get your heart, mind set on doing something, and your body don't keep up with your mind, you leave disappointed, and sometimes that really breaks you off. You know what I'm saying? It really messes up with your mental, especially yours. So we gotta be. There's a place for it, and that's just for adjustments of the weights and stuff like that. But you know, I mean, we can still do that without PRs. If 225 is starting to go up easy in 30 seconds for y'all on whatever it is you're doing it on, you know, we know it's time to add weight. Because I mean, we know how we feel after 30 seconds of any kind of weight we put on there. So I mean, that's how I want to gauge it. But I do want y'all to know that, hey, I'm getting stronger here, getting stronger there. Because sometimes a little 5 and 10 pounds you go up ain't gonna mean nothing to you. You're still not, especially when you see everybody else saying I got a PR on this, or I got a PR on calf raises and toenail curls and stuff, you know.
Shoulder shrugs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Smith machine,
PRs.
one arm presses.
Yeah.
All right. gonna start here. 5 rep max. Our speed ain't got to be touch and go, touch and reset. I don't want no more than 5 seconds in between your reps though. Alright, every set from here on out is gonna count. This right here still really ain't y'all's weight. This ain't nothing for y'all to be worried about. You get up here and grab it, it's probably gonna feel heavy because everything y'all touched today has felt heavy because of the cold. You remember now, you're out here training in 37 degrees. 37 degrees.
Fluctuate between them two. Don't
Yeah, 37 or 36. That's what y'all training in. And people say, I'll be out there when it turns 70. I'll work out with you then. You can't come now, don't come.
Yeah.
Stay your bus home, you punks. All right, way big.
This is definitely the, what's the word? The, hardcore, I guess. Training out in this cold, the cold weather.
That's what people say. It ain't really that hardcore to us because we're used to it.
Yeah.
It's just training to us, right?
Yeah.
But I think that it's hardcore being inside all the time because when I went in there and it was warm outside, I was about to dang die.
Right.
Oh, it's too close. All right. Get your mind right. Just like that last set. Just like that last set. Come on, come on. Get down there and get yourself back together again. Keep that back tight. Okay, you're done. Losing our lighting. Let's see what happens when I get right here. I might use the phone, that camouflage. It's still dark. All right, guys, come on. I was wondering if that was going to happen. You see what it done for you, though, right? Try to control that. You all right?
Yeah.
Try to control that. You see when you locked in, took that slack out, it about came to you back through the bedroom and everything. All right, come on. Let's not take too long in between these reps because that junk starts over again. Doing a lot of rocking there, way big. Stand up with it. All right, you're good. You're good. Good job. You are okay. You are all right. Just mad because you're walking around with the weight.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's deadlifting it and walking around with it, y'all. Y'all seen that? Actually dancing with it. Come on, Andy. Come on. Get your mind right. Tighten up and stand up with it. Come on, come on, come on. Pull that, pull that. All right, we're going to get it out of the habit of that hitching right there, okay? But I'm going to let it go because a lot of other people do. Come on, come on, come on. Straighten that back up. You're rounding, straighten it up. Gonna try it one more again? Okay. Keep that back tight. Shoulder blades pinch. You coming up chest first. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pull, pull, pull. Grind, baby. Grind. Good job, good job. Let it down, let it down, let it down. All right, y'all did. I mean, y'all did good. But like I said, I don't want y'all to. We may come out here in May, and this ain't gonna be nothing for you when the heat's up. There is a difference when you're training out in this kind of stuff versus the controlled environments that these other guys get to train in. Okay, that would be like if I done that. Y'all go ahead and strip it. Go ahead and put it in there and we'll get some bench press going.
The man right your way. Get your side first.
Right, yours off the ground too.
Is it?
Fire.
Well, at least the 295 was, I guess, remotely looked like actual rep.
You got a sticking point up top. You got a sticking point right here. But coming off the ground is the hardest part. But I noticed that most of the guys here, and I don't know, I don't think I'm doing anything different. Most of the guys here, their failure is not from the ground. It's usually right in here or somewhere else. And breaking it from the ground is usually the hardest part. It should be easier for you bigger guys because the weight y'all deadlifting is less than what you weigh. So whenever you set back in it like you was doing,
Coming up way quick.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, you should have felt it then. That should have been like a damn light go off. Like, oh, I see what you're saying now. That's all right. The thing to remember about when a workout or exercise don't go the way you want it, there's always a next time. Lord willing. Lord willing, there's always a next time.
Yeah. Wherever we put the tenth on there, I was adding up in my head.
I did that when you put this.
I still ain't breaking 300 on a solid.
Well, I was wondering if y'all was just ignoring it. And I'm like, how in the world can they not know what's on there? You know, Mario will pretty much not pay attention to it. He'll ignore it
Yeah.
just so he won't know. That helps him out quite a bit.
Well, I mean, if I don't know, then, you know?
Yeah. All right, fellas, let's put a 45 on each side. Start getting warm. Moving on to the next thing. Life goes on, fellas. Life goes on. You guys remember, I got 405 last week for the first time in almost 20 years. That ain't going forward. It's been a while. Well, maybe not 20 years. I don't know. Maybe 10 or 12. I don't know if Ebony was born or not.
That's crazy.
But it was before we moved to Cleveland, before we lost everything. I'd done 435 for 3 after 4 or 5 sets of heavy flat bench, building up. 435 was the last weight we put on there. And I'd done it for 3. Then moved on to the rest of the workout. That's how I used to max. I didn't do this junk right here.
Right.
I'd work up weight, start feeling good, then keep adding. That was I mean 8 and 10 reps, And I keep adding, and then if my next set was the most I've ever done, guess what it was? A PR. Not this testing stuff right here. Like I said, I do it for y'all. Do it for the cheering. Uncle love the cheering.
I want to ask you something. I forgot.
Well, warm up, then think about it. I don't have nothing down for your flat.
Last one I done was my last PR
Was 2 something, wasn't it?
225.
Okay.
Oh, I was going to ask you if Aaron's coming today.
No, he's Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Well, I gotta rearrange him tomorrow because of that trip.
Is this higher than usual?
It might be lower. That's where I usually put it, I think.
Get in your room. Shut up.
Yeah, just lift the jump. Dang. Tell him, way big. I'm so mad. Got Moby Strong warming up. Heavy day for these guys. Way big, looking majestic, and way freaking big. 37 degrees, y'all. 37 degrees. Another 10 degrees colder, and electronics would work. They do.
I remember that your iPad was
Your
short.
iPad was shut out, all that stuff, man. Warming up, they've already deadlifted. Done pretty good on that. Y'all need to understand. If you don't understand, we don't care. Just don't pay attention to my posts. But it's different when you're out here in the cold versus when you're lifting in a climate-controlled environment. We're not trying to say we're hardcore because we just train where we train at. Right now, he's just basically teasing 135 by letting it caress his nipples ever so gently.
Hey, it's so cold, it's probably not steel.
Coming up and meeting him.
See what I did there.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I was wondering.
What'd you do? Oh,
Wrap them around the bar. Swat on there for you. Lay down in there.
I don't get it. Why do people, when they bench, like this one girl that works out at the grit house, she has this super arch in her back, and then she comes down and benches here and then goes up. Like it's hitting her belly.
Notice the range when they do that.
Yeah. But I mean, I thought it was like supposed to be here.
When you're benching for a chest, it's supposed to be right there.
All right.
When you're benching for a PR in competition, it's acceptable anywhere through here. The way I teach y'all to bench won't go there.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, y'all do okay. Y'all do
Mine
okay.
sits right here.
But they are shortening. They're putting that big arch. Their butts are on the bench. Their upper shoulders are on the bench. They're shortening the distance.
Kind of seems like it's cheating, don't it? I mean, or does it not?
I don't like it.
I mean, I can't arch my back like that.
You can if you got it loose.
Right.
I mean, that's how most guys do. I mean, they don't get that big of an arch. Them women can be tied in knots.
Yeah.
I don't know, Dustin. He had a pretty high arch the other day. I know Spud.
Well, I guess he did. Well, he works on his flexibility quite a bit too. But I think I believe it shortens their range of motion. You can do more weight like that. And if it's acceptable, if it'll pass for them, I mean, that's fine. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'm get stuck like that.
Yeah.
Walk around looking like it
Hey,
ain't
Mason.
you.
He was.
He was what?
Gotta get out.
Fixing to try and back out of it.
Escape artist.
You got caught again, boy. Caught again. It wasn't even me.
All right.
Hide.
Fire. All right. This ought to be light for you. This thing says 39, but that wind blowing is telling me like 29. And he out here half naked. The sun out here half naked, so. Oh, Bobby, don't you make him look this close out because he's grown. 5 of them. A little more speed on the negative. Offline extra movement. Where we got that from? lot of extra
I
movement.
can't move when it comes down.
You ain't locked in then. You ain't got your back locked in. You ain't the way you're supposed to be. Get in there and get locked in.
Whew, got you fast.
Remember, squeeze that bar like you're doing a pull down. Pull it down to your chest in control. Explode it off. Y'all need to lift off. We can get back there and do that, but. Well, the bar's kind of bars over that way from me. If you want to, I can get a protractor out and a compass and shoot a grid.
Another thing, laser.
Get the proper trajectory for you.
It is that. Hey, son.
Fine then.
That's cute.
I'm gonna shorten y'all's rest.
Slide this 10, 15 back.
If you need the rest, take it. If you want to go, go. But I think you need a little bit of rest between these. Don't want to rest you too much because that cold starts settling in too. Whenever they're done, makes you go in.
No, so it's 39 degrees.
Yeah, that's what it said when I walked over there and the wind blowing.
Whatever.
You're lying. That's what I'm thinking. You're lying.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Where's that on? Where's that? Oh, it's damn good. It's something treacherous circle. Every time I took a step, hard to hold up and say something. You ever seen that one? Oh, that's the best one. Other than that, he sucks. Other than that, he sucks.
Cat Williams is probably the funniest.
God, I love Cat Williams.
Or Gabriel.
Gabriel Iglesias? Yeah, him and Cat Williams. I love when Cat Williams walks in, every damn hustling song plays. Me and McDonald's the only one working. 2 o'clock in the morning, somebody comes in and orders a large fry and